come through from the rest of the chat, so Lord help us all.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
The
Fleet
once again,
Plays.
for people to realise, it's myself.
I should probably deafen myself while I'm doing my introduction. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fleet Plays. You weren't expecting a video today, were you? Well, to be fair, neither was I. I didn't realise that it was going to be all of us streaming, but apparently it is. So, I am streaming as well. I'm joined by GariusTheBrit, Dr. Clarke, Foxo and Dragon for what promises to be a very, very, very interesting game of Hearts of Iron 4. Fairly laid back, cooperative, so we're all trying to help each other basically paint the world royalist purple. And it should be very, very interesting as a... I will obviously, once I've actually have my own thing set up, I will provide links to Dr. Clarke's stream in the description of my stream, and of course when Garius fires up his, I will link his as well. Just make sure that I have everything set up. There we go. And of course I will now also just making sure everything is as it should be. Gotta keep it all ticking over. I'm not quite as computer savvy as the rest of them, but we'll do the best we can. I can't promise everything will go well, but I can promise that everything will at least go right. Look, something's got to. It can't all go wrong, can it? Right. Okay, that's done. That's done. Good. All my setup is done. Right, undeafen myself.
Upload that Garius has made himself. It's got Clarke in its title. It's GB and Clarke are in the title, but it's a really recent upload. It's on the Steam Workshop, so you can go and download it, and you can play the mod if you want. But yeah, Garius has made a mod specifically for this game.
Yes, so of course I'm also here as well. I'm also live, and then Garius will probably also go live as well. I am doing, obviously, making sure to link your streams, because it's your point of views, in my stream description, so people can switch over to your channels if they want to see what you're doing.
I did try and make sure that Garius and you were both in the title, but I'm not sure if Restream kept you both in the title. I think it might have chopped you off.
Oh, you can.
If it had, I'll go back and sort that out.
Yeah, you can edit things on the fly. I've realised. I used to be really worried that if I edited live streams on the fly, that YouTube would crash. But no, YouTube just takes it in stride and just goes, "Ah, yes, new title, new description, jobs are good."
Yeah. Yeah.
We're joined also by Dragon and Foxo, who you will all know from the ramblings.
Who have kindly joined us mainly because, well, it's just useful to have a certain number of people.
Mm.
It's useful to have a good group of people to play this, and we needed... As I said, not all the ship-shape people were free. When they are free, we'll probably be having them joining in various games, and this game is being set up for HOTS joining, so who knows?
I can't wait.
I've already received a message from a Dr. Dan going, "Sick people!" And I'm going, "You are a good doctor and you care about them." I do, but I wanted to be part of the game.
That's classic. Garius, are you going to be streaming on Twitch, or is it going to be on...
Oh, I'll be on Twitch. Just about to start.
So I will I'll just put a link to your channel now, because obviously if I put a link to your channel generally, that will just happen. That will just link to the stream which is currently live, which will be the HOI stream. So I'll just do that now, so that
Alex's chat, if you can hear me, he has been given some very specific instructions on how to play, and as someone who works with academics a lot, I know he's going to ignore them unless you hassle him as chat.
Mm-hmm. Whereas I need no instructions. I know what I'm doing as Spain. I've become very good at the Spanish Civil War. Very good.
Yeah. Yes, I am going to follow the instructions. I'm going to follow the instructions. I want the Pirate King of Sweden, so I'm going to be good. I'm going to follow the instructions.
So,
I might rewrite. I might rewrite them at certain points, but I'll follow them.
there we go. So I've got 4 people watching my stream. Dr. Clarke has got a lot of people on his. Garius is about to go live with his. And of course, and we're probably going to have a lot of people flying around between the 3 different streams. So people are going to be watching Dr. Clarke's one second, then flying over to mine, then flying over to Garius's, and there's going to be a whole different kerfuffle. We're a bit later than we thought we might start, owing to technical difficulties that occurred.
Yes, and
the less said about that, the better, shall we say. But we've worked them all out now, and we know where we stand for the future. So, all is well.
Right, shall I kick us off?
Yep, send it.
Yeah. Oh. I'm worried. I'm worried. It is a trap, Bruno. It is a trap.
It is not a trap.
I've got to make sure I've got to get to links to you two working on the Twitch stream. Because they're not. They're working on the YouTube stream.
Oh yeah, well I'm just on YouTube, so I'm fine. I have the simple version. Whereas Dr. Clarke has restreams. You'll have to edit your descriptions individually. So you'll have to do YouTube, then Twitch, basically individually. Because
you don't. Restream has an update all titles button.
Yes, it does, but for the descriptions where the links should be, you probably want to do them individually because it'll save hassle.
Yeah.
Because then the systems within each are done. You can also have each description be slightly different then. To fit, because Twitch and YouTube handle descriptions differently in how they're laid out. So you're better doing each, just poke each with a stick individually. And all will be well.
So GariusTheBrit. So we're in the multiplayer lobby.
Yes.
Just Garius kicking things off.
Yeah, you're waiting for little old me with the old steam-powered computer. I'm putting coal on the firebox. It's
okay.
Yeah,
Look, we'll get the computer, and then we're going to sort out your internet access, and then I'm going to sort out the cable. I'm going to literally have a conversation with BT going, do you want me to physically install the fiber optic for you? I will do that.
Fiber.
We do in the UK, we don't with me.
No, I think we do, as in I do. My internet's fine, actually. It's just my PC that's a sluggish MacGuffin. I think we're all ready. Let me just message the 2 other MacGuffins. Dragon Foxo, are you here? Oh, that was someone for me, apparently. You were both ready?
Cool. I'm just sorting my go live announcement, and then I'll kick us off.
Yep, fantastic. I'm just someone subscribed to me.
Pop up at Silver Monarchy.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't actually. It's not the same path for. Yeah, because Brazil's is a lot harder to do than Portugal, but you end up being a little bit more powerful. But you don't get cores on Portugal, funnily enough, even though Portugal gets the reverse, which is weird. But
you just get all of South America.
Yeah, but you don't get cores on it as Monarchist Brazil.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Hang on. Hey, whoa. What's this all of South America?
Brazil is furiously OP.
What's this all of South America? No. Hold on. No. Carlos Spain claims all the colonies that were formerly Spanish.
It's time to enforce the Monroe Doctrine, I guess.
Oh, no, you don't.
United States of South America.
Well, someone has to. It's not like America's going to.
Oh, they will.
Yeah, that's working. That's linking up to Garius. That's linking up to Garius on Twitch. That's fine. I need to have, like Garius has up in this corner of his screen where he has different things for people to highlight. I've got to get that working on mine.
Whereas
I haven't yet got that mod working. Mod working.
I'm just basic britches. I said britches. Britches. Definitely britches. Britches that you have your trousers on. That's what I said.
Right. Let me go check my very detailed instruction manual from Garius.
It doesn't look like a
research the Defense Act first. Okay.
This doesn't.
Fine. I have to go to the research, and I have to research the Defense Act.
You mean national focuses? Right.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's the national focus, but he says Research Defense Act. Yeah, I'm guessing that's national focus.
Yes.
Yeah, that's your national focus.
Yeah. Last time I checked, is it doing? Was it do? Would you say do the Research Act, or is it research technically?
And then I need to, under events and decisions, commandeer civilian trains.
Oh well, yes. Just that's rule one. That's the first.
Because everyone loves trains.
Oh yeah, and also you need to run your logistics network. The Canarius class do not look like.
So to explain, so that the mechanic that Dr. Clarke's got to activate for Sweden is he needs to have less than 50% stability and 35% communism support, and then he needs to help the Navy rescue the king. So because Sweden gets a whole bunch of negative events for being below 68% stability, the trick is hovering at the right point to duck just under the level at the point where the revolution's about to start. So that's why there's a lot of slightly tweaky stability mechanics in the gameplay version he's doing.
Yes, I'm doing lots of stuff. Varmland. Okay, I've got to build some factories there. I'm having fun with this one, I have to admit. Build some civilian factories in Varmland and Ostergunland. Alright. 4. And order all your navy to Gotland. Okay. Pull all units into a and give it a general who does cavalry, Archie Douglas, and change the entire army template to cavalry. Okay. Oh, frick it. That's gonna be the fun one.
Oh, the Hispanias. They should not be this powerful. They also don't look like the Hispanias. We're back with base naval designer. I'm losing my marbles. Where are my nice, pretty ships?
What navy?
Oh, I hate
Demand the Portuguese colonies.
I hate base naval designer. I hate base naval designer. I hate it so much. Like staring at a horrible thing.
Right.
Don't like
So, I'm just making sure I get it right, because you know what? If I get it wrong, I do realize that the lovely person known as Garius will kill me, and he is Germany in this game, so he is close enough to do it.
Yeah, I am entirely capable of killing you.
Well.
Yeah.
If we had the naval rework mod, I'd say you'd have to get past the Swedish Navy first, but we don't, so we can get past the Swedish Navy because the coast defense ships in the base game are abysmal. They're next to useless.
And let's see, Navy. Move all of the naval units to Gothenburg.
Okay.
Air power.
Like, I'm ready whenever everyone else is ready, so just start whenever you're all ready to rock and roll. Probably best to run on 4 speed, that'll keep everything nice and, rolling forwards. Yeah, Steve Clarke, my Hispanias don't look like hosts, that's true, but they don't look like the Hispanias either.
Yes, but you always want... the thing is, you like the Hispanians where everyone else goes...
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
That's really not sensible.
I mean, the worst thing is the Canarius class cruisers that I'm building look like Baltimores on steroids, whereas they should look like the Canarius, but they don't. I need to stop grumbling about the fact we don't have them.
Next time, Fleet. Next time.
Yes, I know. Next time. Next time I shall have my way.
Next time, it'll be different. Next time.
Everyone ready
Right,
for an unpause?
Yes.
Ready?
Not yet. I've got to make sure all my units, the one thing I've got left to do is to do this. Or I've done that. Click that. I haven't commandeered civilian trains yet.
I don't know if you have trains researched at the start, Dr. Clarke.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. The guide he's got, I wrote the other day. It's based off of my YouTube video on this. If anyone actually wants to do this, I've got an entire YouTube tutorial as to how to do this.
Yep.
It's a fun thing, and you get a very rare achievement in Hearts of Iron 4 for doing it.
Excellent, very rare achievement indeed. Right then.
And go for the army template and change the entire army template to cavalry.
Hang on.
Right.
You can just select that on the actual units if you select them. You can do it from within the army view just to save you a lot of clicking.
Okay.
Do I have? I do. Okay.
If you select the whole army, then when
Yeah.
the little army thing pops up in the top left corner, if you look beneath your portrait, there's 2 arrows pointing in different directions from each other. That'll
Yeah.
trigger a drop down, and you can just select your cavalry template, and that'll change everyone over.
There we go.
I haven't got enough to really do it, but I will change them all to cavalry.
Oh no, yeah, no, you're not. You're really not concerned right now about the fact you don't have equipment. That is not the. That is like that. That's secondary to what is currently ongoing at this point. You need to think. You need to follow the guide. Ignore the practicalities. Follow the guide.
Yeah.
Even if it makes, even if it goes against usual principles, follow the guide.
I am worried about this a minute. So, yeah, I've pressed the play button. Is that okay?
Ooh,
So the things are now starting moving.
whoa!
I've unpaused.
You hold on. Dr. Garius hasn't done his. He hasn't started his stream yet. Just give it a minute.
You're all right. I'm good. Luckily.
Just wait until he's done his thing. Just.
Right. As long as you're good, I'm good. I've got everyone moving into position for my rise up against Hitler, so we're all good.
Yeah, right. I think we'll start on 3 speed and then push to 4 once we're chugging. That'd be my guess. That'd be my.
We'll not be hitting 4 speed.
Oh yeah, we will.
We will not be hitting.
Oh
I'll
yeah.
be surprised if we get for more than 2.
You got to
4
remember
speed.
that this isn't advanced multiplayer where everyone's massively blitzing it on 4 speed for the whole thing.
Why is Spain requesting market access? Do I want to give it? Do I like Spain? I'm just going to ask the chat. Do we think I should give Spain market access? You know, do we think that I should be that generous to Spain? Because frankly, the Swedish market is far better than the Spanish one.
I mean, we've got so little to do at this point, you know. So we need to really blitz on through. As long as
I've got a civil war to fight in 60 days.
Oh yeah, there is that thing.
You've got a civil war to fight in 60 days. I'm not sure when my civil war comes up.
Oh, anyway, hey, before the Civil War, hey, Mr. German, you know, I would really like if I could, you know, buy some, fighters and offer you. It'd be really nice. Replace these French ones that I got. I wonder if the British will let me buy fighters off them. That'd be nice if they did.
I've moved my whole army south to Gotland at the moment. Right.
Let me group up.
The army, the navy, everything's currently in Gothenburg. The entire lot is in Gothenburg.
Yep. Okay, so do that. Do that. Yep, you all there, please.
How much do you charge fleet in question? How much do you charge fleet is the question.
Well, the way it works is you put stuff on the market, you set the price, and then I decide if I want to buy it.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely Ethiopia is definitely one I'm going to be friendly with because Ethiopia I like. So you know, basically, Ethiopia I'll buy stuff off them quite happily. Not sure about Spain. Spain is.
Well, it's not so much wanting to buy stuff off me; it's me wanting to buy stuff off you.
You. Yeah.
Would you like to buy some trains? I don't know why Brazil has so many trains, but
you really shouldn't do. Brazil's umbrella network is never that good.
There's some trash bombers and fighters about to go up on the market at less than regular price if you're quick.
Oh, yep. Well, please tell me you've not got auto sale on. That would just be a bit.
Yeah, international market.
Yes, you do. Yeah, that's one.
Buy equipment.
That's
What do I
one.
want to do?
That's Garius. That's one Heikel 51. Single. That's.
You probably want a few more than that.
Yeah, just a bit.
I sold that one to Italy.
Why are the Italians buying a single Heikel for? Oh, no,
I bought some LMS Class 8Fs from Britain because I just fancied them.
Why?
Right, there's more available now.
Well, I'm buying some of the Enfields. There we go. That's more like it. I'll buy 100 for 3 factories if that's all right.
Okay. The government. I've got for me. The government commission recommends rearmament. Farmers' Party is the best option. Which one's supposed to go with? Opposition Party is on the right. Yes.
You want back?
Yeah, I've got that. So, and then I need to go. I've got focus. National focus is done. So I need to choose urbanization. Yep.
So if
And then I need to now check the army deployments. So I need to go with. Basically, I'm moving. I've got 5 in the south.
You've got time on the army deployments, by the way. You don't have to do them while paused or anything. It's like it's gonna be a thing you can do over time, but just get them into roughly where I describe in the guide.
Okay.
Oh,
So don't just keep all 12 in Gothenburg.
No, because they'll get bounced to Stockholm when your civil war starts.
Yes.
Basically, you want them in reasonable places that you're going to be able to move relatively quickly into occupying territory.
Yep.
And the borders for the Swedish Civil War are reasonably consistent, so you'll probably get a few units bounce back, but not many.
Check, I'm okay to go democratic, correct? Or do you want to force it to go monarchist?
No, I mean, I think you can do what you want, but it depends. I should still be able to get you into a faction if we need to, shouldn't we?
As long as you're free, as long as you're unshackled factions.
He's bringing how many corgis?
Oh. Yes.
Oh, custom event number 1.
Oh, yes.
Yes!
I'll pause and let you read it and work out what you're doing with him.
Here it is, custom event number 1. For those who are watching my stream, you may want to go and check Dr. Clarke's quickly.
Oh, how many corgis am I bringing? I will take that. I will take that. But I will add.
John
And I
South.
sorry, shouldn't I be bringing poodles as well as corgis? Or are poodles coming up later?
Well, this is the thing.
Oh.
You probably want to bring all
I think
of
I only had time to write corgis into the game.
Okay, that's fine.
them. Good morning.
But the poodle will be objecting.
Probably.
The poodle is always objecting.
Of course. Of course the poodle is always objecting. That's just Poodle 101.
Yeah.
So, how long?
The thing is, I can tell this was written by someone who is clearly
your
very
advisors,
familiar with
Alex,
it. Yeah, okay.
because you now have enough political power to appoint someone,
Yes, someone in particular.
and it's someone you'll definitely want to appoint.
Oh, good lord. Who do I want to appoint? Do I want to
Scroll
appoint
all the way down.
myself?
No, yeah, scroll. Yeah, scroll all the way down. Given the bonuses, yes, you absolutely do. You are overpowered.
Appoint. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I will appoint myself.
You are absolutely.
Oh, good God.
You are-
It's the picture of me is what's worrying me.
You are by a country mile the most overpowered advisor in the entire game at this present moment. Oh, dragon!
How the frick
Oh, hold
He's
the,
up there with some of the Swiss ones. But yeah.
hold the line!
I got.
Hold the line,
brig-
dragon! Hold the line!
No. This is all planned.
This is all part of the plan.
Yeah, we've pulled back to better defensive positions.
Oh,
Did you pick the right prime minister, by the way, Alex?
Let's see. Who have I got as prime minister? I've got Gosta Bag. Should I change him?
I think you may have gone with the wrong election event.
whoops.
You said clearly the opposition party is who to choose, and that's who I chose. That's what's written down here. And I've got Gosta Bag. Pause and check.
I mean, it shouldn't matter, but it just might mean we have to give you another stability hit later on.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, great.
Okay, so that's not. Well, okay, it's not run ending. It's just we'll have to alter things. Pray we don't have to alter.
Yeah,
them
it might
forever.
just tweak the plan slightly. It's fine.
Yeah. The lion stands firm. Go on, dragon. Give him the business. Give him the old 9 and 10. Give him the old left, right hook.
I worry about you sometimes.
Excuse
I
me,
really
gents. I
do.
need to overthrow Hitler, so I'm just pausing for a second.
Oh. I hope they don't cancel my contracts for aircraft.
Hmm.
Because I kind of need those. They're kind of important. Tiny bit. To bulk out my air force. And replace, well, not replace, but supplement the French aircraft I also have in my air force.
You find that the export still comes from me, and it guarantees the aircraft deliveries.
Oh, thank God for that. You sure you don't need them? Because they will be very useful during the Civil War.
I can win it without you. Fine. You'll find them more useful.
Yes, I probably will, actually. And besides, they're the older ones. They're not BF-109s or...
Yeah.
And again, in 36, the Flying 51's not a bad aircraft in 36. It's actually one of the more capable fighters out there.
No, I don't think anyone really had that idea. There was all sorts of ideas put round of sending escorts with Victorious, but I don't think anyone specifically had an idea. And if you were going to send the Enterprise to be Victorious to have a refit, then she wouldn't be having 4.5. She'd be getting 5 inches if you're sending her to America.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, no, I don't think... And also, Enterprise really doesn't have... She has a twin 6-inch forward, but she doesn't really... You'd have to do a lot of work on our turret to put in the existing 4.5s available at the time, because they're BD mounts.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's an issue. Do that.
So
Let me just...
Actually, in case of emergency, we can try and flee to the junta.
Yeah, in case of emergency, if it comes to that. But you seem to actually... Oh, the Italians have... Wow, they've stopped.
Right. Yeah, I've got about...
Have you focused through the... Are you doing the second Italo-Ethiopian war focuses first?
Of course.
Yeah. So which of the... I assume you're going to try and hold them away from Addis Ababa if you can.
That is the hope.
So you're doing the Hindenburg Wall then?
I'll probably actually do defensive Addis just in case.
Yeah,
Gives a secondary fallback line.
fair enough. As long as the war escalation is at least 2, you can also get Lessons of War, which will massively help. But once you've done the defense of Addis Ababa, you probably want to do... have you done the Emperor Stays yet?
Not just yet. The only 2 focuses I've done is Italian War and Rally the Emperor.
Yeah, so I would do... So, yeah, do Falling Back. Do Defense of Addis Ababa. And then do Emperor Stays, Line Stands Firm. And Heroes of Ethiopia. Oh, no, sorry, not Heroes of Ethiopia.
Makes sense.
Do the Abuna, because if you get that political divisor, that's really going to hurt the Italians. And to be fair, the fact that you've broken contact and have been able to re-establish your defensive lines and dig in is really going to hurt the Italians' chances of victory. Especially if they...
Unfortunately, due to the front lines messing up, I did lose one of the tiles I wanted to defend. But it's what we have to deal with.
Yeah, but the thing is, you hold both the supply dumps, the Italians have advanced beyond their supply zones. If they flood in divisions to try and break you down, that is just going to benefit you and not them. Just keep an eye on, obviously, Asua, because the Italians are going to do a funny.
Mm-hmm.
You got to watch them Italians. Right, my Civil War divisions are queued up, so as long as we're on speed 2 for a bit, I can win
Speed
this.
2? Ooh, I say.
Yep. That's fine with me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh well, I guess I'm playing Look at Spain Simulator.
You're Spain about to have the Civil War. You're meant to be writing long poetry at the moment about politics.
I'm not playing as the... I'm not the Republicans. I ain't got time for that.
Do you hear the sounds, Fernando?
That's That's Argentina. That's Argentina.
It just seemed appropriate. Considering I'm playing as Sweden at the moment. It seemed appropriate. It's sort of
No,
a nice sort of Civil War.
Don't
song.
bring ABBA into this. Ew, honestly, sometimes.
Ay, caramba.
I'm just sat here watching flags change colour. And constantly
Yes.
constantly fighting the nationalists over one single province that we both want to control.
Yeah.
Oh, 2-speed, it's so slow.
Okay, I'm. Don't take this the wrong way, Garius, but you're trying to go through your texts, your Swedish combat instructions in Discord is frigging annoying. So I am closing that section off, and I've just transferred them to a Word document.
Yeah,
Well, they're a text file. You can just download them.
Yeah, just download it and open it.
That's what I have. That's what I have done.
Hey, fantastic.
It was just It was just starting to annoy me to the point of almost problems.
Yeah, can I stand up?
I was trying to minimize the number of things I had open.
There we go. Yeah, stand up the squadron of Dornier 23s. Even though that's not a Dornier 23, that's a Dornier 86, I think. Is it?
Yeah, there are mods up on those. But yeah.
Yeah, that's not, that model is not of a
Runon
23,
is now Runon is now singing "Gimme, Gimme, Gimme a Man After Midnight." So if I was Fleet, I'd be worried.
No, thank you. I'm fine.
He's definitely the most attractive of the unattached ones on this particular game. So yeah,
I'm not involved in this. I'm absolutely not involved in this, and you can't tell me that I am.
Did Sweden tell UK iron during World War II, or did it go to Russia and Germany? Basically,
Germany.
Sweden could only sell to Germany because Germany controlled Norway, and Germany controlled, and Finland was allied with Germany because, well, they were fighting the Soviet Union, so they didn't really have a choice.
Yeah.
So Swedish iron ore goes to Germany. This is why control of Narvik is such an interesting thing, because if you have any scenario where Germany doesn't have control of Narvik,
Oh boy.
then Britain, probably with the backing of America, basically just keeps buying all the Swedish iron ore on the open market. At which point, Germany has to decide, are they going to try and invade Sweden? At which point you realise that Sweden makes... Well, how do I put this lightly? Sweden makes everything in terms of defence, and if you thought Germany cost you a lot, trying to invade Sweden is going to really cost you a lot.
Yep.
We're all scared for Fleet right now.
I'm not
Yes.
scared. I'm not scared. But yeah, if you're on my stream right now, yeah, I wouldn't watch me right now. I would go and watch like the exciting things come when my Civil War kicks off, but I'm waiting for that. Like, and I don't mind.
There's nothing exciting. I'm literally just
trying to fight
organising
Civil
troops
War
at the
while,
moment. So in
I'm
nice,
trying to fight
in
Civil
nice
War
way.
while also under attack by a small torty cat. So
Oh, I say. Well,
Yeah.
Oh, you've lost. How did you lose Frankfurt? How did you lose any territory during the German Civil
the
War?
AI is being very weird.
Oh. Oh, you've gone for... Oh, you're pushing them in the north first? I thought the accepted strategy was always break them in the south and then push the north.
I'm doing this one-handed while holding a torty.
Ah. Oh, Nuremberg's open, by the way. You can probably land south with that division that's just below. Yeah, if you land south with that infantry... Yep, left a bit. Not that one. Yeah, that one. Let's go and hold the place for the trials. So we can hold the trials after the war.
We are, Bear Krieger, we are playing with mods. There's actually a mod which is, how do I put this? GariusTheBrit has made a mod specifically for us to play. And this mod includes what is probably the scariest thing you'll ever see. Yes, that's me. I am apparently now an advisor and destroyer expert.
Yes. I am not in the mod.
We can all be certain. And I am possibly one of the most powerful and overpowered mods you will ever get for this game. So I'm just going to put that out there.
Yeah.
You can go the mod you can find by literally going into the workshop on Steam and typing in Clarke without an E on the end, and you will find it.
Yeah.
GB and Clarke, and it'll pop up.
Yeah. I am not in the mod, which is probably a good thing for all involved.
I'm not sure.
I hate no one. Right, so would be.
I mean, the national spirits I sent to Garius were basically this, if I could find them. What were they? They were Where is it? Oh, not this again. They were. Where was it? Oh yeah.
I need a good. I think I need a good chief of the navy for this one.
Yeah, so they were Battleship Focus Builder, 20% decreased production cost for battleships, 20% increased production cost for every other ship type. Megalomaniac, minus 75% war justification time, minus 75% stability and war support. Airship Proponent, minus 20% build cost for large airframes. Absolute Monarchist, once appointed, either coups the government and installs himself as absolute ruler, or if appointed to an existing monarchy, makes no peaceful transfer of power to another ideology possible.
I'm not sure what's happened to you lately, Fleet, but you seem to be getting more and more megalomaniac.
I've always been megalomaniacal. I just hide it very well.
No, you don't.
You don't hide it that well at all. Once they get in a position, they can start exercising. So I got 3 cavalry divisions down there sitting in Gothenburg. I'm gonna leave them there.
John South says he's brought Iron Brew and a soda stream, and he has enough to make 90 litres of Iron Brew. Draft Iron Brew, and it only cost him 50. Only cost him 50.
Oh, by the way, Alex, you may want to look under your decisions under Swedish politics.
Yeah. Ooh, what should I do? Create a Gotland Iron Brew Works. Yes, need that. Okay.
Oh boy.
I'm liking this mod. I've got Iron Blue Brew, and I've got destroyers.
Oh, the best is yet to come.
And I can start a beaver training program.
A what?
Do you know the Villanelle Navy rework mod? Yes, we are going to play that at some point, probably.
Yes. We were going to use it with this one, but we weren't sure if it was going to conflict with the Garius mod, so we said best not.
Yeah. Best test out the Garius mod before we do it. Right then, so I am at 2. I haven't got to the focus has just gone, so I can pick a radio adjacent. Start. I've got 3 dockyards apparently, which is good.
Yep.
We'll just keep building that. I'm just turning out an infinite number of submarines and submarines.
I do actually have something that I would recommend you do navally. I know it's something that's physically impossible in reality, but you can do it in HOI 4. Get all of your coast defense ships and convert any that aren't Spherias into Spherias. It takes very little time and then grants you 12 Spherias. Which may give you enough firepower that Garius may not be able to instantly roll over you with his navy.
Let me put it this way. Currently with the navy, I'm currently considering what I'm going to do with the navy. 3 dockyards. Oh.
There goes Garius invading.
So
Garius has gone for a...
Spheria class.
Well, I wouldn't build new Spherias first. Like I said, I would drag in the old...
No, I have... Don't take this the wrong way. I have multiple dockyards free currently.
Ah, yeah.
So yeah, I'm building them all.
Okay, I suppose.
I'm building... I've not got that many military factories though, which is my trouble amount. I do need to work on that. Currently building a lot of civilian factories, which is quite useful. And experimental facilities. Ooh.
I should probably build some of those after the Civil War, to be fair. I'm going to need them.
Yeah, you are. You always need them in the end.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
You have to name your tribal clone the Viking class. Actually, let me research a better destroyer.
Well, I think you have 36 destroyers already.
Correction.
Yeah, you've got the you've got the 36 hull already, and the destroyer hull that destroyer design Sweden starts with isn't that bad actually.
Nope. Intelligence Agency has nothing really going on at the moment.
No.
My international market has nothing really interesting. Is there anything in the international market I feel like buying?
Cruelty to tortoise.
I've already bought some train.
Yeah. I'll buy another batch of Lee Enfields. It'll bring me up to actually having enough rifles to fill my army with, which is nice.
What are you going to buy?
I've just bought some Lee Enfields off the UK. Another batch of 300.
Have you?
Yeah. I bought one batch and I'm buying another batch. It's helping me fill out my stocks for the outbreak of the Civil War.
A
Never
serious
try and
unusual
fight a
event.
civil war while holding a torty kitty. Fucking
Yeah.
man.
Oh, good lord.
See, this is why. See, this is why. This is.
Oh, good.
See, this is why 2-speed is required.
Garius, stop giving her ideas!
Door, sorry, 1 second.
Yeah, this is why 2-speed is required because
Oh, good lord! Oh, good god! Stop giving her ideas! Stop it! It's bad enough. Oh, good god! No! This is really not good! You're not. I do a lot of effort to keep those two from combining. Oh, good god. Oh.
Oh, hey, Garius! Don't forget about putting me in that that description. You said multiplayer with Dr. Clarke. Don't forget about little old me. Don't forget I'm here as well.
Back. Yeah, no, character limits.
Oh. Yeah. So it's not just Dr. Clarke.
Oh.
I am also in the game, as I put in Twitch chat. So.
Right, what's been going on down
This is
south?
worrying me.
Nothing.
This is worrying me.
I'm just sat here watching the world go by at 2-speed and thinking to myself, yes.
Oh god, that's scary.
I'm just thinking to myself, yes, I should go and watch some paint dry. That might be slightly more
Honestly, that's probably better than what's currently happening here.
Oh my god! Oh, Dragon, you legend! Look at what he's done.
It's not. What do you mean? What I've been?
He's got an
not going well?
encirclement. He's encircled the Italians.
Yeah.
It's not going to last long.
Well,
Berlin is burning.
Let's see. The more interesting question is: has anyone seen what Foxo's up to?
Yes.
she's not doing anything. Oh, she's.
Yeah.
Garius. Minor problem. You didn't close the northern pocket.
I did close it, but they clearly had some troops over in Königsberg.
Yeah, but
You want me to send some troops to help you?
you.
That's alright, I've managed to... Well, the Torty's very annoyed. I've told the Torty to go away for a while. Which means I can push the control key again, which helps enormously.
Okay, so I've now had election. Clearly Bag will lead us into the future, is the event I'm supposed to choose.
Okay. Did you pick it?
Yeah. And now I've got to wait for the new focus to come in.
Yes.
And I might have started research on heavy battery guns. Because, as we know, the Swedes should always have heavy battery guns.
Well, you already have heavy.
They always should.
Well, you already have heavy battery guns.
No, I'm in researching the improved ones.
Oh, yeah, the one. Those also give you access to the 18-inch guns, which is, well, it annoys
Yeah.
me. It annoys me because the calibers, like obviously the calibers in base game step up in a really, really asinine way.
So, okay. Right, 96 Runs put an interesting question in the chat. Since the idea that HMS Enterprise was being considered to be something Victoria's Studios and a myth, and if so, who came up with it? And want to know so I can add it to her as her Lane launch day post. It's not a myth. She was one of a range of things looked at. It was one of a range of options considered. But if you were going to send her if you're going to give her an upgrade, it's going to be 5-inch guns if she's going to America. But honestly, she's too useful as she is for them to do that. It's much more likely for it to be a C or a D class, which is sent with her, and has that sort of upgrade.
Probably, yeah.
Apparently, there's a socialist military dictatorship in Bolivia right now.
This happens, and then the Bolivian.
Foxo, what are you doing?
That's not her. That just happens, and then
I'm just trying to figure out how to run an economy that's not just coffee.
Yeah. This happens, and then there'll be
over 30% of Brazil's GDP before the crash was coffee exports.
Yeah, and then there'll be a counter-revolution in Bolivia, and the generals will either succeed or they'll fail. It's just an event that happens. It's just something. It's just something that Bolivia. It's just. It quite literally is something that Bolivia does. That's not even funny.
Sorry, I just clicked on the start of the Timberborn at the start of the Beavers thing, and it's fascinating, really. Says Dr. Clarke. They're incredibly easy to train. And also, to seem correct, one of the vast wooden dams, the beavers are scurrying around them, now help turn water into energy in Gotland. It has increased our production area by a surprising amount.
Garius, you didn't by chance take advantage of the new dam feature, did you, to put a dam in Gotland with beavers? By any chance?
I didn't quite have time to do it. I did think about it.
Oh, good lord.
Good lord, the Canaries class is going to be so delayed. Again, this shouldn't be this. Like, I only have one dockyard available. It shouldn't take till 40 to build a cruiser. Not with it being as advanced as they are. I'm sure you can battle plan this now, Garius. Like, you've got them on the ropes. I still think you should have really done the traditional play and gone crush the south, then crush the north.
No, sliding through the middle normally works quite well, but I hadn't adapted to having a frickin' torty, so I couldn't hit control key.
Look, Garius is not having trouble with the game. He's having trouble with the assistants. The research assistant is demanding attention.
I suppose. Can we... I know, like, it's the Civil War and everything, but can we slightly accelerate it? Just a little bit? Because we're going nowhere fast tonight, so we'll be saying Merry Christmas for too long at the rate we're going.
Merry Christmas.
Let me get him on the rundown here, because I'm still not happy with the way AI is handling this, and then I'll speed it up.
Thank you.
Modify the officer corps. Yes, I should probably have someone in Army Command. But I can't put anyone in there. And I can't put anyone in there. Add a military command. Lots of options, but I don't have the political power to put them in yet, right? Let's see. How's my research going? Research is doing okay. The army's exercising itself nicely. What's on the international market? Anything I need to buy?
Bear in mind, you'll have to have access to the national markets to see what they're selling.
That'd be a cool advisor to get.
What would be?
It's just Bendino?
Ben and Jerry's?
Benedito.
Oh,
Okay.
concentrated industry. Ooh,
So,
I can't. Ooh, concentrated industry.
There is.
what is my shortage? At the moment, I have a shortage of aluminium. So I need to try and procure some aluminium.
Go and bother them. Go and bother the Norwegians. They've got some. Knock on their door and say, "Excuse me, mate, can I have aluminium?" Nothing.
They don't have enough.
Yeah, that was fine. That's fine. I can leave that running for a second.
Oh, I can get a Soviet spy in government. Where it tells you it's the government spy. Soviet spy, sorry.
No, I've been playing it for a while. I've played it Hearts of Iron for a while. This is a new mod, and I'm still getting over the fact that the mods have been added in, and also, I don't. How do I put this with Hearts of Iron 4? I have a severe phobia of one particular organization. It's one specific problem with it. And that's the armies. Ooh, Aegis air independent propulsion. Which project to start? Ooh. Do I fancy a nuclear submarine? Can't do that yet. Need to have launched the. Need special fleet submarine as research. Nuclear engines needs to be researched. Oh, dang. Get the fleet submarine. Need to research the cruiser submarine. Need points. Okay. Now I've got that, I need to set up the new national focus. So what's on that? It's got to be hygienic housing. Okay, black shirts in the UK are doing their organisation. I still remember the joy of one of the joys of actually, and this is a true story from the period. There was a gentleman who was wearing his black shirt and sort of walking proudly along one of the main streets in London, and a quite senior member of the House of Lords was walking down the street, and the gentleman basically tried to push his way past, and he ended up getting whacked around the head by a cane, because he said that the old man should get out the way for the future. And the old man responded, but I have a cane.
Ah, well, 6 people are watching. 6 people are watching me stare at Spain, which is interesting.
Yes, because you staring at Spain is intriguing.
But nothing's happening.
Oh, it's more interesting than rambling sometimes.
Hey, that's not fair or accurate in any way.
I don't know, Fleet. Cyclic knows a lot, but it can be incredibly boring.
No, I think he's brilliant.
He is.
Cyclic is brilliant, but as I've said to him publicly, and I will say it to him privately, and therefore I'm going to say this: brevity sometimes is your friend as a lecturer, and he wants to go the academic route. I think he's going to learn that at a certain point that he's going to need to be with brevity, because brevity helps. You need to be able to sum your point in a very quick sentence to a student sometimes.
Oh, I can't. I'm just gonna lose. I'm just gonna. Also, all the work I've put in, I'm just gonna don't have any political power for some daft reason.
You have no political power. This surprises me.
Yeah, it was all there a second ago. I'm gonna. Oh well.
Yeah.
I think the idea of fleet with political power scares me.
Shh, it's fine. Great, so I'm not gonna have those two provinces I worked so hard in the north to get. That's how the Spanish Civil War goes sometimes.
Can I, Garius?
That's just the way it is.
Is there a problem if I create an intelligence agency?
No. I mean, spend your civilian factories how you like. Do
Okay,
pick the proper
that's
Swedish
good.
symbol for it, though.
I was going for the black lion with the crown on its head.
Oh, it's a bit nippy in here, mate. Oh, it's a bit cold.
So, because sorry, that just looks cool to me. So I'm going for that one. I'm going for that.
Then come down to Ethiopia, fleet. I'm sure you'll find it nice and warm down here.
I'd love to,
The
but
shells are exploding.
I've got my own civil war to fight, sadly. Basically, all Dragon has to do is live.
Yeah, that's fun.
No.
All you have to do.
No, because
All
the
you have to do
longer
is live.
the longer the war goes on, basically there comes a point where Italy just gets told to sit down and shut up.
Like a United Nations intervention at some point.
Yeah, basically. Speaking of which, go. All right.
Nationalist Spain has declared war on Spain. Oh, goody! I can go watch Fleet get himself destroyed by Nationalist Spain.
Wait, what?
Yeah, carry on.
Dr. Clarke, I am nationalist Spain.
Oh, then I'm sure Spain's going to destroy Nationalist Spain.
No.
How do I
That's
supply
so it's
Spain
got a
with
communist
weaponry?
Spain this run.
Yeah.
That means fleet's got to work on being a puppet of the Soviet Union.
No, I'm going to win the Civil War exceedingly easily. It is really not hard.
Alex, if you come up with a decent destroyer design just for screens, I will absolutely buy it off you.
All right, I'm ready. Carry on. I don't need the game slowing down. I'm fine. It's really not hard to fight the Civil War at 3 speed.
Yeah, my navy's doing very well. My army, terrible mode.
There we go. We are once again accepting donations from the international community to help kill communism.
I've got a ton of tanks if you want.
Very nice. Okay, so first thing we need to do is war in the north. Because that'll help us deal with the
2
last...
tanks now available in your area.
Oh god. How many civs do I have spare? None. I need to finish off my current contracts with you, and then I'll purchase light armor. Just go and help deal with that, please. Thanks.
Okay, I have to wait till I've got to 75 political points, then I can have Iba Margek as my political advisor. Commandeered civilian chains. I've done all the things I need to do on that one.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Front lines are about to stabilize in the Civil War.
Really?
Yeah, this is what happens. There's a brief burst of activity, then the unplanned offensives kick in, and then the whole thing grinds to a halt for a bit.
And you hear the drums, Fernando.
Oh, for goodness sake, what have I told you about Fernando?
Oh, easy boy. There you go.
There we go. Wow,
Oh,
of course the Russians have shown up with all of the I-16s. Hey, Germany, monarchist Germany, you want to come down here and let a bloke a hand?
I don't have an army at this point.
Oh.
You know, the thing that actually surprised me is that the Sultan of Osso's still around.
I will come then down as soon as I have an army.
Yeah, that's a point. He should have gone by now. Is it because the Italians are just getting their teeth kicked in? Well,
They're not.
Well, they're not making an advance anywhere worth a damn.
They are. It's just very slow.
They can't kill. Well, the thing is, Dragon, they've forgotten the crucial thing. They can't kill you. You're already on fire.
You foolish mortal, you cannot kill a god.
No.
Can I just say, should we be mildly worried about Foxo?
Yes, you should always be mildly worried about Foxo.
Okay.
Just putting that out there. I actually can't have my
That's
Air Force
fine.
up. It's just getting chewed up by. It's just getting chewed up by the Republicans' I-16s.
You have an Air Force.
Yes, the one I bought off Garius. Spent a lot of money.
Why did you buy an Air Force of Garius?
Because they were going cheap and they were decent aircraft.
Yeah, cheap planes, sold as seen.
He wasn't using them. I could use them, so I bought. It was a logical thing to do. I admire your attempt to break through the front, Republican Spain, but I must admit your foolhardiness is honestly a little bit disconcerting.
You know, I'm going to rebuild the economy before I start another naval arms race game.
Are you seeking the economy
That's
on...
always sensible.
Are you seeking the economy on the economy to fix the economy? Just by
No,
chance?
because I'm trying to figure out how to make goods, not coffee.
Coffee is a good. It's just coffee.
It's not particularly useful in combating terrorists.
What terrorists?
The entirety of the north of my country.
Oh.
They're trying to pull a UK and they're going communist.
Will... These Republicans stay behind divisions.
Do I
Really
fancy
annoying me.
a Hungarian-Swedish agent who is a seducer, a tough, and an infiltrator?
Yeah, well, you could make worse choices.
Or I could have Greta Zederman, who's fully Swedish but is also a seducer.
Don't you
Or
get
demolition
Raoul
expert.
Wallenberg anyway.
Yeah, I'm good for Raoul Wallenberg.
Yeah, hold in place, please, lads.
Or you could upgrade the comp.
Beware dance bearing gift!
We'll see. You can do that.
Okay, so a freighter has arrived in Bisbee carrying cargo of, well, we suppose they're technically planes. They're of unfamiliar and frankly substandard design. There's no bill of receipt of purchase, only a letter. It says simply, from Dan. Blackburn, Dr. Clarke says, munching an apple on a dockside. Bloody awful things. Denies all knowledge of who this Dan might be. We're not sure if we believe him. Oh, good lord.
Oh, that's
Okay.
funny. That's funny. Can I unpause? I've got the Civil War to crack on through.
You can also now buy
Yeah, carry on.
Blackburn templates off of Alex if you ever need to.
I may actually
Ethiopia
need
might
to.
just do that someday.
I may actually need to just because. Okay, there we go. Yeah, now that I've done war in the north, yeah, these nationalist divisions are now not under the effects of unplanned offensive. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna win it now. Finally crush these northern stay behind divisions that they have. Yep, there we go. That's done it. Yeah, those northern campaigns just absolutely sapped the strength of the Spanish army in a way that I found very annoying.
Missing equipment production. So much am I missing. But I have got some aircraft. I've got some aircraft in store, haven't I? Yes, that's good.
But there we go, we took back that province, that's very good. We just hit the provinces surrounding Zaragoza so they don't actually... I throw you into there just to reinforce the Zaragoza garrison. Oh, that's where the Russians are. I had wondered. All I've got to do is hold until the Republicans fall apart, then I can make gains. We shouldn't be long now.
I'll have an army again soon.
Yeah, the Republicans always fall apart.
You're allowed. You're allowed an army?
Yeah, the Republicans always fall apart faster than the Nationalists. Always. Right, let's go and kill those guys. Also, they're the ones bleeding manpower and equipment they don't have against me. That's a bit early. Oh, please tell me that. Please tell me that they returned the Kaiser. Garius,
They refuse to return my Kaiser.
Oh well, that's going to be a problem. You are going to be at war with France and Britain immediately. That. Oh, why are we on 2-speed for a non-civil war?
Because people probably need to organize stuff, Philippe. This might be the beginning of another great war.
Oh, great.
Well, the Dutch aren't guaranteed, so probably not.
No, it's an event.
It's available.
The British and the French will make a fuss about it. They always do.
That hasn't come out yet. I'm looking for the reduced barriers for the entry of thing to win. For the researching of affordable housing, and choosing a state-paid vacation, and then I'm looking for events and decisions. I haven't got reduce barriers for entry for women. Can't.
Why are we on 2-speed?
Because
people are probably trying to organize wars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Netherlands has capitulated. Peace conference there.
What? Okay, my Streamlabs just crashed, I think. Yes, my Streamlabs just crashed. Okay. Yes. Okay, so my stream is still running. Okay, so my stream is still safe and running, even if